Hola amigos, bien o no, saludos otra vez desde Medellín. Hoy el tema, como yo dije ayer, el clima. Whatever the weather, cualquiera el clima, whatever the weather, whatever the weather, and some other really useful phrases that we often use when we're just talking about the weather. So here we go. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? It's a beautiful day, isn't it? What's the weather like outside? What's the weather like today? What's the weather like later? Or what's the weather like where you are? Looks like we're in for some rain today. Looks like we're in for some rain today. I heard it's going to rain later. I heard it's going to rain later. Have you seen the forecast for the weekend? Have you seen the forecast for the weekend? It's too hot today. I'm melting. Is it just me, or is it getting hotter lately? Is it just me, or is it getting hotter lately? The wind is really picking up, isn't it? Turned out nice again. On this last one, if it's raining a lot, we can say it's belting down out there. It's belting down out there. So there we go. There's some quite useful phrases we can use to talk about the weather. Let's go back over them a bit, because there's a couple of things in here I want to show you, because it's a funny phrase we often use when we're asking questions, particularly when we're looking to sort of confirm something with somebody, and I thought we'd better show you what that really means. So you notice in a few of these sentences we have, it ends, isn't it? It's a beautiful day, isn't it? Or the wind is really picking up, isn't it? In this sense, picking up means the wind's getting stronger, it's very windy. The wind is really picking up, isn't it? So isn't it, we use quite a bit. You're going to hear that quite often. Another phrase way you can hear it is, it's been nice all this week, hasn't it? Hasn't it? It's been nice all this week, hasn't it? So isn't it and hasn't it sounds kind of funny. It's a contraction. What we're really trying to say is a very old-fashioned phrase that we wouldn't normally use, because it's very old-fashioned. So instead of saying isn't it, what we're trying to say is it not? Because it sounds strange that we're using not, which usually is a negative, but we're asking you to accept it as a positive. Like, it's a beautiful day, isn't it? So we're trying to get you to agree with us because it is a beautiful day. So what we're trying to say is, it's a beautiful day, is it not? Well, yes, it is a beautiful day. Yeah. It's been nice all this week, has it not? Hasn't it? Has it not? So it's a very old-fashioned way of saying it, but we've kept it, and we've kept it as a contraction. So you're going to hear this kind of thing quite a lot. Isn't it? Hasn't it? So there we are. Interesting phrases you can use. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? What's the weather like? Very good one. What's the weather like today? What's the weather like later today, even? What's the weather like outside? Looks like we're in for some rain. Ojalá, aquí en Colombia. Looks like we're in for some rain. I hope so. We could do with it. I heard it's going to rain later. I heard it's going to rain later. Have you seen the forecast for the weekend? Have you seen the forecast for the weekend? That was, what's the weather going to be like at the weekend. It's too hot today. I'm melting. Wasn't it just too hot today? Is it just me, or is it getting hotter lately? Is it just me, or is it getting hotter lately? Yeah, I think it has been. The wind is really picking up, isn't it? Wind is really picking up, isn't it? Notice again, we're using isn't it, is it not? Yeah. Turned out nice again. So, a sunny day. Oh, turned out nice again. Oh, it's belting down out there. So that's describing when the rain is really, really heavy rain. It's always belting down out there. I wouldn't go out. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So some useful phrases to talking about the weather. I hope you find those helpful. Déjame saber en los comentarios. And for now, from a clearly rather unseasonably warm Medellin, I wish you feliz noche and cheerio for now.